So there's one creator in particular that started showing up on my For You page that started moving mountains as far as my mindset. His name is Trey Kaufman.
I'm not sure how to process what happened today. Creators always say that if they can reach one person, it'll have been worth it. I don't think most believe that. I know I didn't. Not until it happened. I'm not really sure what to say, so I'm going to keep this intro short because what you're about to watch is longer than anything I've done before. Hazel shared this on TikTok today, and you'll see my reaction to it in real time. Everything she shares here has made this entire project worth it.
Hi, hello, good morning. I'm in my usual spot on my couch. I got my coffee ready. Let's get into it. So, this week has been life-changing. And I'm not trying to be dramatic about that. I am so serious about that. This week has been life-changing.
So I landed myself in the hospital last Thursday for my ED. And after coming out of the hospital and learning how much treatment was going to cost, I got into a really low place. And I took to TikTok because that's what I do. I doom scroll. And in that I found videos that gave me comfort, made me feel less alone, and kind of brought me back to the reality of humanity. So there's one creator in particular that started showing up on my For You page that started moving mountains as far as my mindset. His name is Trey Kaufman, and he's sharing 40 life lessons in 40 days leading up to his 40th birthday, which I believe is August 5th or the 7th. I'm not entirely sure. I went looking, but I couldn't find it, so if I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. But I can't tell you how much his lessons have spoken to me. I honestly, it renders me speechless sometimes. The first video that I saw of his opener stopped me dead in my tracks. I think it was, I've spent years running from life, and it worked until it didn't. And if you know me personally, you've probably clocked that I've been running for years. Many of you probably know that I was in Washington and then up and moved to Florida, and then moved across the state in Florida, and then moved up to Kentucky, and now I'm back in Washington. Every single time I've moved, it's been because of a major life event. When I moved away from Washington, my parents got divorced. When I moved across the state, I broke up with my bare minimum boyfriend. And then whenever I moved from Orlando up to Kentucky, I actually don't want to get into that. And then I was stagnant in Kentucky, so I moved back to Washington, and now I'm married with a stepson, so I'm stationary. I've got no choice. I can't run anymore. So this, suffice to say, it stopped me dead in my tracks. and I watched his video, and then he kept showing up on my For You page, and I had left a comment on that first video. I thought what he was doing was beautiful, and I told him that, and we made a very human connection. And that's what brought me back to reality. So he asked if he could use my comment in one of his videos. And I want to share that video because he said that that's a video for Gen Z. And that video hit me so hard. Every lesson that Trey has shared has been something that's directly happening in my life. Something that I have directly needed help with. And his videos come at the absolute perfect time. So I wanted to share his video, but I felt like it deserved more than a, hey, watch this video. It gave me the courage to share my own story and to let the fear and anxiety wash away from me and to be honest with myself. And I feel a little less lost. Things are still chaotic around me. I'm financially struggling. I'm still not in treatment. There's so many things going on in my life that was the direct cause for my downward spiral, and those things are still happening, but I feel more confident that I'm going to come out on top of it. And that's the first time I've ever felt that. This is the first time that I've felt confidence in myself, in my actions. I have a lot more clarity than I have in years, and I can't help but owe it to Trey. So if this video resonates with you, I really highly recommend going over to his profile and watching his series, because each life lesson has hit me directly in the heart. So I'm gonna link his profile and that specific video in my caption. I don't know how to do all the fancy editing stuff, so I apologize for that. But yes, I don't know how to end this video, so goodbye, and I hope that this reaches the people that it's meant to.